The integumentary system is made up of skin, sweat glands, oil glands, hair, nails, and aside from holding us together in one piece, the skin serves four main functions. The first of these functions is protection from mechanical damage, chemical damage, thermal damage, ultraviolet radiation, bacteria, and desiccation. This integumentary system also helps regulate body heat, excrete urea and uric acid, and synthesize vitamin D. The skin is made up of two layers, the epidermis and the dermis. The epidermis is the outer layer of more firm, rigid skin, which is made of simple stratified squamous epithelium. And the epidermis is a vascular stack of 4 to 5 strata. These strata are 5 layers of tissue: the stratum corneum, granulosum, spinosum, and basale, starting from the outside of the skin inward toward the dermis. The epidermis is tough and protective due to the dominance of keratinocytes, which are keratin cells. The dermis is the layer of tissue beneath the epidermis and is dense connective tissue. The dermis is attached to the epidermal layer, and when they become separated, the result is a blister. So these two layers rub together and fill with interstitial fluid. The dense connective tissue making up the dermis, giving it a strong and flexible characteristics. There are two areas of the dermis. These are the papillary layer and the reticular layer. The papillary layer is made up of papillae, which go up different sizes and create ridges, which create distinct fingerprints. The reticular layer is made up of chaotic, randomly distributed connective tissue cells. The stratum basale is the layer of strata closest to the dermis, and this is the tissue layer most well nourished of the epidermis because it's closest to the nourishment supply of the dermis, which is vascular. So it receives nourishment before all of these layers of the epidermis. It also is, the cells in the stratum basale are constantly and consistently dividing, which creates new cells that come up from the source of nourishment and replace these cells which die and shed.